Welcome back to Timu Studio. We're live. Oops. I'm sure we can hear this. Testing, mic test, test. Mic check. All right, so today we're going to work on getting some numbers on this. Two things we're going to be getting numbers on today. We're going to be getting them on some Toyota Tacoma trucks, and we're going to be looking at what the out the door price is going to be on some of these vehicles here. All right, let me just. Okay, so everything is pulled up here. Let's get to our trusty Toyota Tacoma screen here.
Aim for around 12 to leave. It's going to be a little bit warmer later, otherwise we're going to die. It's a little freezing right now. It's going to freeze. And we're going to let them bundle up super winter. Like they can get that soft and double soft, and you have to stop against the gloves. It's not going to
All right, here we go.
I'm leaving now. I'll be back at 12 and we'll take off at 12. Okay, Betty? And now.
Or hang out on the, or you're the technical director. So if you want to hang out for the show and do your technical directing job, Keelan is our technical director now of the Timu Studio.
Hold on, it's not right.
Oh, there we go. All right, perfect. We sound a little bit bad here. Now we got it all adjusted. That's why they pay you the big bucks, Keelan. All right, here we go. Let's get to our website here. I think we are open for business now, so we can start making these calls. Okay, they don't have any information on their hours, but we're going to figure that out here. Let's get back to our. Okay, so okie dokie. Let's go ahead and pull up our dealer website here. Okay, so this is going to be a good audit here. So we're going to check Price Premier right here. All right. This is the name of the dealership. It looks like they're a part of a bigger auto group. Whenever I looked at their information on where this vehicle was at beforehand, it was at Price Toyota. Price Auto Toyota, Price Auto Group. Okay, so reputable, hopefully a reputable group here. We're going to see exactly what kind of, if they're going to play any games with this or what they're going to do. How serious are they about selling this car? We're going to find out right now. All right, here we go. Let's dial up sales here. 302 603 3051.
Thank you for calling Price Premier Sales. We will connect you with one of our product specialists as soon as possible. Price Premier Sales, this is Shelley. How can I help you?
Shelly?
Yes.
Hey, Shelly, this is Brad. How you doing this morning?
Good. How are you, Mr. Brad?
Great, great. I'm just poking around on your website here. I was seeing if you had a vehicle available.
Okay. Do you happen to have the stock number for it?
Yeah, it's right here. It is D as in dog, 083442.
Okay. 1 minute, please. Excuse me. All right. Is this going to be the Tacoma?
2024 Tacoma Limited. Yes, ma'am.
If you don't mind holding just 1 second, I'll have to find out because it's not showing me. I mean, I do see the vehicle, but it's not showing me if it's completed.
If you
Just a moment.
if you could look up another stock number too at the same time,
Yeah,
let me give you that too. Bear with me here.
sure.
This one, there's two of them in your inventory here. Okay, this one is D087329.
Okay,
Either one of those two.
got it. Just a moment, please.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, so that one is available at our price location in Rehoboth.
Great.
Would you like me to still check on the other vehicle real quick?
Yeah, I mean, like I say, as long if both are available or either one's available, that'd be great.
Yeah, the last one you inquired about, the 2024 Tacoma, that one is available.
Okay, great, perfect. What I need is I just need out the door pricing on that. I live here in Wilmington, North Carolina, and I'm looking for that particular body style, 24 or newer. This one has everything I want on it. Drove the truck already. I know I love it, but I saw the deal on this one and I figured I'd just check.
Okay. We do not ship though vehicles. You would have to come and get it and meet with the product specialist.
I wouldn't be able to just have a transport bring it down
No.
if I paid for it myself.
As far as I know, no, but I can find out for you. Give me just a second, okay?
Great.
Thank you.
All right, so you can see here, this is what they do a lot of times. They'll put a low price on there, and then they'll have a.
Okay. Thank you so much for holding, sir. Sorry to interrupt. So yeah, as long as you're taking care of everything, then that's fine. But we just don't do it on our end.
Yeah, great, great. Yeah, no problem. We can. I can. Well, we can get we can get a transport and everything together and everything like that. So, yeah, if you could send me out the door numbers on that. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I do have a 2020 XC90 Volvo. I'm gonna kind of keep that in my back pocket, but that's something that if they're interested in, I can send them over information on that too.
Okay. I will need the full address for the vehicle's going to be registered for them to do the other door.
Well, how about this? How about I just give you my zip code,
Okay.
and that's going to be 28411.
28411.
That's correct.
Okay. Alrighty. I will send this information out. Okay.
Great. And then
And what is your phone number?
it's going to be 269 area code,
Mm-hmm.
267 5852.
Okay, so that's 269-267-5852.
That's right.
Okay, perfect. All right, Mr. Bradley, I'll take care of it and let them know.
Great, great. So will they be giving me a call back this morning or?
Either today or Monday, but usually, I mean, if it's not crazy busy, they should be doing it the same day.
Great, great. Yeah. Did you want my email address too with that?
Yeah, we could do that. That's perfectly fine. Most folks don't want to do it, so
Sure. Yeah, no
I'm
problem. I
ready
mean,
whenever you are.
that's going to be Bradley1157 at gmail.com.
Got it. And Bradley, that's Bradley.
That's right.
Okay. Alrighty.
Great, great. And then just if you could put that in the notes that I do have an XC90 with like 2020. It's a nice one with like I don't know, like 40,000 miles on it. So when they send me that information, I can send them information on that trade too.
Okay.
Great, awesome.
Alrighty. Do you happen to have the VIN for that vehicle?
I do, and I will let you know whenever you're ready.
I'm ready.
It's Y as in yes, V as in Victor, 4, A as in Apple, 2, P as in Paul, L is in Lexus, X as in X-ray, L as in Lexus, 1586292.
Alright, so Y as in Yankee, V as in Victor, 4, A as in Alpha, 2, P as in Paul, L as in Lima, X as in xylophone, L as in Lima, 1586292.
That's correct.
Okay, perfect.
It's got like 40.
All right,
It's like
Mr. Brown.
40,000 miles on it roughly.
Okay, got it.
Thank you.
On it. Yeah, no worries. We'll be in touch.
Thank you.
Thank you, Travis.
Bye. Uh-oh. We still live here? Or do we freeze? All right, so we are still live. Okay, so we just made a call. Looks like this one right here is still available. We'll see how serious they are about selling this car. Again, it's kind of a loser as far as where they are money wise on it. So that's kind of why I threw that trade in there as an opportunity to just see how low that they will come down on theirs and just compare their trade number to any other numbers, so they can we'll be able to get a good idea of what we can do here. Okie dokie. So this one right here, this 329 one, this is the one that's available right here. I'll show you this one. So the 4421 was not listed there. We've got this one. So hopefully we'll be able to get some numbers on it and they'll get back to us quickly and we can they said, oh, we might not get back to you until Monday. I'm like, well, they're not serious about selling cars because when I worked at the dealership, whenever we got a call like this, we got a call back like in a matter of minutes. Alrighty. Let's see what else we can come across here. Is there anything else worth checking out? Here's one in Charlotte. I'll look. It's a white. Is this a white or a silver? Looks like a. All right, let me see. Where is this one located here? Okay, so this one is at the Town and Country Toyota here. They just dropped the price $1,000 on this one a week ago. Let's see how they compare. There's one in Knoxville. Yeah, okay. That one in Charlotte was a heck of a buy, too. Okay, so here's a silver. Let me go ahead and let's see here. So hopefully here we can get them to sell us this one here, but okay, so we found this other one here in Charlotte. So it isn't white, it's a silver, it's a little bit lighter color. Okay, so okay, so okay, so I'm going to send a link to the email. Okay, this is a nice example of a low mileage one here too. So this one has a little more miles than the ones in Delaware, but it's only got 5,000 on it. I just want to keep something in my back pocket. The reason being is that you'd be surprised. I mean, how many of these dealerships play these stupid games, with these vehicles? You know what I'm saying? They'll say, "Oh, this and that." And the next thing you know, you get in there and they're trying to charge you, you know, $5,000 in add-ons on top of that they didn't include, or dealer fees and things of that nature. So that's why I see how serious these dealerships are about selling these. Um, but this one here, I got a Toyota dealership that has a nice silver one here. It looks like it is going to be. Okay, and I don't want. Here we go. We'll share this tab. Okay, so this is what we're looking at right now. This one only has 5,000 on it. I just want to kind of keep this in my back pocket. You know what I mean? In case, for whatever reason, we can't get they won't sell us those, or they're making our life hard. A lot of times they'll say things. Watch. Originally they said, "Oh, well, we can't ship the car. You got to come in." Some dealerships will not do that. You got to come in and do it. And those are the ones you got to look out for, because they're the ones that are going to bring you in and show you numbers that don't make any sense. And you're going to get in there and they're going to try to wear you down and get you to buy the truck for a lot more expensive than what it says online. So we're going to put Price Motor Group to the test here. All right, Price, let's go. All right, so here is this one here. Let me go ahead and get this over. Okay, so okay, we're going to reply. Yeah, so this one here. Okay, so I just sent that one out to you, buddy. This one here is just another low mileage option. This one is another low mileage option. It is a color, but it is, silver. I think is still sharp on a car. You're going to get a dark interior on this one. So you got that charcoal interior here. Let's make sure this has everything we want. Okay, yep. So we do have Polished rims on this one. You could let's take a look at the wheels on here. It can't really be a lot on here because of just the lack of mileage here. Just not really driven that much. Let's take a look here. Yeah, everything looks good right here on there. Everything looks pretty much brand new. So something like this, we have a toy at a Toyota dealership. Let's call them. Let me check the Carfax too, real quick, just to make sure we're not. Okay. So we can see here, they've had this for how many days? I'm looking at it here. Okay, so they've had this for 16 days. And they originally had it priced about $1,000 higher, and they reduced the price last week. So right here, yeah, I'll show you where it says that here after we look at the Carfax report. Okay, Carfax on here. Carfax one owner vehicle. No damage, nothing. Okay, so corporate owner. Okay, came in. So my guess this is another one that they were using as a service loaner here. Oh, okay. It was in Santa Fe. Okay, what's the real mileage on this one? I wonder. It says 5,000 on the. I mean, it's got 7,000 miles on it. Can live with that. All right. Let's see. Let's check our warranty here. When our warranty started. Estimated start date on the warranty is the 23rd of April 2024. Okay, so there's this one here. Obviously, if we can get them to do this, if we can get them to do this one in Delaware, that'd be sweet. If we can get through to them, I'll try. I'm gonna try calling them again. Later, like probably this afternoon, if we can't get a hold of them, we'll just say, hey, look, I mean, it's not hard. It really isn't hard to get numbers. You know what I mean? Like they make it sound like it takes a long time to get numbers together, but it doesn't. It takes like 5 minutes. So let's see. So yeah, we have another 15 months on the basic warranty on this one here, and then we have another 39 months on the powertrain. This one might be a certified. I don't know. It might be. I'll check. Which then you would get a little bit longer warranty built in on it. So, all right, let's try these guys. And they're close by. Okay, 800 4 4793.
Thank you for calling Town and Country Toyota. This call may be recorded. To better assist you, please choose from the following options. For service, press 1. For sales, press 2. For parts, press 3. If you have taken delivery of your vehicle or are calling for post-sale support, press 1. For new or pre-owned sales, press 2. Town and Country Toyota. Susan speaking. How may I help you?
Hello, my name is Brad. I didn't catch your name.
Susan?
Susan, good morning.
Yes. Good morning.
Good morning. I was just trying to get a hold of the used car department. Are you that, Susan?
I am. How may I help you?
Great. I have a vehicle I'm interested in. I was just seeing if it was available.
What is that?
Would you like the stock number?
Sure.
Sure. It's K as in kite, R as in Robert, T as in Tom, 010747.
Thank you. So it's a 2024 Tacoma Limited. Is that right?
That's correct, Susan.
Okay. I am showing that it's still available, listed for $42,496.
Great. Could you say?
Do you want to come in today?
I live in Wilmington, so I was just going to see if I could get the out the door price before I come all that way.
Of course. And I'm sorry, may I take your name again, please?
It's Brad,
Okay.
and my last name is Mustaine. It's Mustain.
And what is the best telephone number for you, please?
It's going to be a 269 area code 75852.
And your zip code, please.
It's going to be 28411.
And is this number textable?
Sure is.
All right, let me repeat it. 269-267-5852.
That's correct.
And zip code 28411.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Would you be getting new tags or transferring a tag?
Transferring a tag.
Okay. If you could give me just a few moments, I'd be glad to text over to you an out-the-door price.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And again, my name is Susan. It's Susan Dean, and I'll text that right over. And if you have any questions after you get it, you can just text me back, or I can call and verify that everything's okay. Which would you prefer?
Yeah, I'll just shoot you a quick text back and give you a buzz then. Okay.
Okay. So what we could do, if you like this vehicle, do you have the option of having it transported to you? I could find out what transportation fees are,
Sure.
or you could come in and drive it away.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, if you could figure out what your transfer fee would be, that would be great. I mean, I'm assuming, like in Wilmington, I'm assuming you guys could hire drivers and come and drop it off if necessary. You wouldn't necessarily need to have a transport for a short distance like that, would you?
We could probably do either way.
Okay.
I can ask if they want to have somebody drive there and come back from our dealership, or if they want a transportation company do it where nobody has to come back.
Oh, here, and I want to give you this information too, because I mean, I've got an XC90 Volvo, 2020 with like 40,000 on it. So
would you want to trade that in?
Potentially. If you give me the right number for it, I might consider it.
If you want to trade that in, I would have to have some pictures of it so I could give you an appraisal value. Do you want to send me some pictures of it?
Sure can.
Okay, so what I'll do is I'll text you what pictures I need,
Okay.
and if you could kindly send those back, I could do a sight unseen appraisal and let you know how much I can give you for it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, like I said, the critical thing here is definitely just the out the door price on the truck, and then
Sure.
I'll send over the that those photographs for you at that point, and just let
Okay,
me know if there's
I'll do
anything you
the
can
out
do.
the door first,
Great,
and then I'll tell you what pictures I need for the Volvo that you have.
beautiful. I appreciate everything, Susan.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you calling in today. I'll talk to you again shortly.
Super. Thanks, Susan.
Of course. And is the last name Mustian or AIN?
AIN.
Okay. I'm making sure I did that right because I saw on the caller ID AIN, but I wrote it down wrong myself.
It happens all the time.
I'm sure everybody spells my name different than it is too because I'm two E's
Oh.
and no A. So I
Oh,
understand.
yeah, because I would have, yeah, I totally would have messed that one up. You bet. So
No big deal.
it's Susan Dean with a double E.
Exactly, just like Paula Dean.
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful.
Okay.
Thank you so
Thank
much,
you. I'll
Susan.
talk to you again shortly. Of course.
Thank
Bye
you.
bye.
Bye. All right, so we're making some traction here. This one, we'll see kind of where they're at on here. We'll see what kind of deal they can work us on this one here. So we're working on two of them right now. They weren't really acting like they were going to get back to me the same day on. They didn't seem like they were going to get back to me on the same day. On the one in Delaware, they didn't sound too enthusiastic about trying to sell that truck. So we'll see exactly what they want to do. Obviously, I'll follow up with them and just be like, hey, look, it really doesn't take a long time to get numbers. But again, some sales managers are really stubborn about selling these cars for whatever reason. They want to have a museum in their midst. So okay, well I got that one. We got that one cooking right now. Let's see if we can what else we can find here. All right, here's another one in Virginia Beach. Oh, this one's cool because it has this one has a cap on it, 11,000 miles on it. If you wouldn't mind having one with a cap. Let's see. See, this one's 11,000, and it still looks really new right here, guys. I mean, it's this is still a this truck is a baby. I mean, these trucks are 300, 400,000 mile trucks with the right, more maybe. That's the thing. I mean, with this Toyota, you're getting an excellent you get an excellent truck for the money right here. This one would be worth calling as well. This one 42,000. It's a little bit more, but again, I mean we're still probably about like $9,000 less on paper than what I can get a new one for. Um, Let me get this thing working here. It looks like I am. Here we are. Okay, so we're back up. Okay, you can see right here. You can see right here that this one here, according to MSRP, is actually considerably less money. It's still about 12 grand under the MSRP. But just keep in mind though that like on the new one, I can get about 12, 10 or 12% off this. So I mean, I can probably get this for right under 50,000. That's still, about 7 or 8 grand less, for this one than on a new one on paper. But again, we'll see how serious they are about selling this car. See how serious they are about selling this car because again, what they'll do is they'll tack on a bunch of additional fees and all that kind of nonsense. But this one here has a nice comes with a nice cap and everything too. So I don't know if you like a topper, but I'll tell you what, it sure would be. But those sure are nice. This one here, what I like too about having a cap like this is that you get a little bit better mileage, and you can see right here, you can lock everything up here in the back end of the truck. Pretty secure setup right there. Uh, for for short, you wouldn't want to keep things in there, a lot of stuff in there for a long time, just because it's glass, got glass windows on it and everything. But still very secure, very secure way to keep things in the back end of your truck. Um, okay, great. Let's see. Okay. So now we're checking. Ooh, it's checkered flag Toyota. Ooh, I wonder if they're gonna haul us into the finish line on this one here. What do you think? All right. No cap. Got it. No cap. Okay. All right. So no cap. Let's go with the. Take a look and see what. Oh, here's one in Georgia. This one is no cap. This one's got about 8,000 miles on it. I don't know. I mean, I'm seeing this one here. I wonder if there's a car. There's an auto check on here. Okay. This one here. It's a 24 with 8,000 on it. Riverside, we make it easy. Let's see. Okay, so here's one. It's a silver with black interior. Another thing I wanted to point out to you here, I think you probably have this on your Volvo, but that's why we're going with one like this, like a limited, because you got that rear view camera on there, really high tech stuff on there. So, but yeah, everything is up and running there. You can see the display, it looks nice right here. Obviously, you got your bird's eye view stuff that you're used to currently with yours. Now, this one here is going to have the light interior. Would that be something you'd be interested in? Right here. Okay, so you can see this has got the light interior. So if you like a light interior, this one I can call on too. It's got less than 10,000 on it, nice and close by, so it shouldn't be a problem getting this one. Um, but let's verify this auto check. So here we're gonna check out the auto check here. Riverside Toyota is working to keep your website experience safe and secure. If you saw like what dealerships do a lot of times, okay, cool. Okay, so here is the auto check report. All right, auto check is a company that works a lot like um, Carfax. One thing is that they do give you a score on the vehicle here, right here, and the score on this one is 95. So it has the higher end of the spectrum. So that's where what the auction is going to use to score the vehicle at as far as the condition. So the auction is going to use that number. So auctions use this more than Carfax because it gives you a lot of no damage, no accidents. Looks like a couple of these had recalls, but that's not uncommon. Um, okay, so this is Riverside Toyota here. All right, so we have another good Carfax here. Okay, light interior. Okay, I do like the look of that light interior too. I mean, I would venture to say I like both colors. I'd be happy with it. Okay, so let's see how serious they are in Georgia. This one's in Riverside and Rome, Georgia. All right, let's see. We're going to call. Let me get their website up here. So the score would range typically between 90 and 95 on this truck with the mileage. This one is ranked at 95, so we like that number. I also like that we have a vehicle that is. Let me see. Let me just double check and see here. There's one thing we got to check. Let's check and see where the how many days they've had this. Okay, so they've had this for over 60 days, and yeah, you see, look at what they look at the market. You can see is correcting themselves on this one. They started this one out at about the same price as a new one right here than for a used one. This used one is 43,000, and they dropped it down. They just did. They dropped it down 7 grand from December 1st. So they're like, well, we got to sell this thing, and we're not going to be able to just rake somebody over the coals with it, unfortunately. So okay, good. Now we know what we're working with here. Yeah, Georgia on my mind exactly. That's a what was it that Eddie Murphy was hanging out with Stevie Wonder. You really impressed me if you could take the wheel right now. Like Stevie Wonder, Ray Charles. All right, let's make this call. My mom said if you wanted to be a Raylet, you got to let Ray. That was the rules. I believe it. All right, here we go. 2886. Okay, here we go. Riverside Toyota right here. Riverside Toyota, Rome, Georgia. Let's see what they got.
Hey, this is Nancy with Riverside. How can I help you?
Hey, Nancy, what's happening? Brad Mustang here. Just calling. I'm just checking to see if you had a vehicle available.
Okay. Yeah. For which dealership? Would it be our Toyota or Nissan or our GMC?
Toyota.
Okay. Let me see if I can get you with an available sales. Okay.
Thank you.
Mhm.
I got got a little hold music here.
Hello. I'm gonna send you to Jonathan. Okay.
Sounds good.
This is Jonathan with Riverside Toyota.
Hey, Jonathan, what's happening? Brad Mustang here. How you doing?
Doing good. How are you?
Great, man. Great. I just, I'm poking around your website here. I was seeing if you had a vehicle available.
Okay, yeah. Did you pick one out?
Yeah, I did pick one out actually. It's I have a stock number.
Okay. What's
And
that
that
stock number?
it is T6668, I believe. If forgive me, my vision is not what it once was.
That's okay. That's a Camry, if I'm not
It,
mistaken,
it,
right?
it, it's a 24 Tacoma.
Oh, it's a Tacoma.
I could be reading the sixes and eights differently. It could be a 6868 T6868. Sorry about that.
That's okay. See, it's limited.
Yes.
Yes, T668.
Yep.
Yep, that is still available.
All right. I guess your price of 43. Okay. Let me just backtrack. I live in Wilmington, North Carolina. I'm just trying to find one of these with low miles on it. I'm not trying to spend 55 grand on a new one. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
if you could send me your out the door number on this one here, that would be
Okay.
helpful. I can. I
Okay,
mean,
your
I can
out.
hire transport too if we can get to the right number and everything like that.
I'm sorry. Say that last part again.
I said if you guys don't have transports, I can get that situated too.
Okay. Yeah. I don't think we do anything like that, but yeah, I can definitely get you an out the door price on that for you, and I'll text that over to you. Is this a good number to text you back?
Sure is.
All right. Sounds good.
I
You
appreciate
just
you,
give me a
Jonathan.
couple minutes. I'll go get that for you. Okay.
Sounds great, Jonathan. I appreciate everything.
Yes, sir.
Great.
Bye.
Bye. All right, we're seeing how Riverside Toyota does. All right, I did get a call. All right, so I think the one that we called was a 704 number. I think for this last one we tried calling. All right, um, bear with me here. Now I don't know if you're going to want that one in Georgia. The reason is that one's a hybrid. If you're down with a hybrid, that's a very nice option. You get more horsepower in that one. You get a little bit better mileage, but neither here nor there. I figured I'd just call them and see if they we want to go with a just a regular gas. You can do that too. Um, but the hybrid will give you improved horsepower and improved gas mileage. There's another one in Macon. This one's kind of cool. Macon, Georgia, on this one. Another one that's under 10,000. This one here is a little bit kind of like a sharp blue, kind of. So don't like I said. I usually have to check on the client with the clients on color like this because it's one of those. It's kind of a cool color. Um, if you like a sharp blue like this, like this one's going to have the black interior. Let's see what we have here. All right, Carfax on this one. This one's at Butler Toyota in Georgia. What about a blue one like this? Carfax checks out perfectly on this one here. And this one here is a personal vehicle, so somebody drove it and just traded it in. Maybe they did a 2 year lease on it. Let's take a look at the warranty. One thing about Carfax too and AutoCheck is that you can actually get an estimate of what kind of warranty is left here. I'm just going to click on that. You can see they've reported about 10,000 miles on it. Warranty start date would have been the 17th of March, which gives us over 2 years on the warranty and 26,000 miles on the bumper to bumper and about 50 months or 50,000 miles on the powertrain. So it looks like we're going to have quite a bit on this one too. Now those hybrid batteries, if you do a hybrid, they generally have a 10-year 100K warranty on those, just FYI. But like I don't know if you're one of them, but a lot of people are afraid of hybrid. But that's where everything is going. Just because fuel economy's got to improve. That's why they don't have V6s in the Tacoma anymore because they put the V6s in the Tundra. V8 Tundras don't exist anymore. So vehicle manufacturers are being held to a really high standard to reduce carbon emissions, obviously. So as a result, there's only a certain percentage of them that can be manufactured with V6s and V8s. They all have to go over these more efficient motors. And Toyota and Lexus are ones that I absolutely do not worry about hybrids because they've been making hybrids forever, for over 30 years at this point. They've been making them successfully, and they've been doing it successfully the entire time. They didn't make hybrids and then stop making hybrids, then make them again. They've been building them and perfecting them, and you know, over the years, I would have my Toyota clients. I worked at a Toyota dealership for about a year in Grand Rapids. The one thing you realize is that when you buy one of these cars, is that they just last a long time. I would have people that would come in and have to buy a Prius, and it wasn't because their previous Prius died. It was because they got a total loss on the car. They wrecked the car, and they say, "Oh, I had 250,000 miles on this car, and I could have drove it another 100K." And I'm like, "Yeah, I know that sucks because these hybrids in a lot of cases last longer than the traditional engines." But just a little food for thought. I mean, those are available here and there, but another nice option. But yeah, we've got this nice blue. I'll just click that in case, and let's see. Yeah, so we're in here's one in Bridgeport, West Virginia. This one is 28 days old and they don't have any pictures. Let's see why. It could mean that it's sold. Okay, all right. So no hybrid. I mean, let's try. Let's try not to get a hybrid then. No hybrid. But if there are any other viewers on this right now, which I'm sure there, I'm not against hybrids. I've been in the car business a long time, but I do know that you know if there is something that needs to be fixed on it, it can cost a lot to repair, a lot more. So I get that too. And plus you don't want to be stuck, in case they can't find a part or something like that. I've seen that happen occasionally, but why take the chance? This is gonna work out just fine with just a 2.4. But yeah, that's the reason why. I mean, the government just has made a little bit stricter emission standards, and There's only so many of them that they can do. All right, well, let's go ahead and get back here. Let's call on this blue one in Macon, Georgia, and just see where we're at. Okay. Okay, so here is our Brad. I called, left you a voicemail. I'm very sorry, but the limited has sold. Oh no. Okay, so the one in the one in Charlotte is sold. All right, so okay, so the silver one in Charlotte is sold. Okay, so I'm just replying to her real quick, so that way they don't call me a million times. Okay, okay, great. We're getting it down to the nitty gritty here. Let's go ahead and make another call here to another one. There's another one from Georgia. This blue is kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. I did pull the Carfax on this one too. Let's just and this one did have a good Carfax. It is a traditional 2.4 liter. Um, let's pull it up here. It is okay. All right. So we've got the all right Butler Toyota. Here's an show you here. So this one here, you can tell it was a trade in. You know, the reason that you can tell is because the stock number kind of gives you away. A lot of times, like the stock numbers will be the last six of the VIN number or the last eight of the VIN number. But anytime there's a trade in, what they'll do is they'll put an A behind the last number of what they sold. So if you came in and bought a new car from this dealership, they would put their stock number as like the last six or eight of the VIN number. And then when you go and trade your car in, then they take the last six or eight of the VIN number of the car that you bought and then just add an A to it. And that's how you can know you're looking at a trade. If there's ever like a letter at the end of it, like A, B, or C or something like that, you know that it's one that they got in from a trade instead of an auction car. If that makes sense. Not like it doesn't matter, but that much, but sometimes it is relevant. That's how one of the ways you can kind of spot that. Okay, let's see here. Where is our okay sales? Let's call them. Okay, let me double check this one from Riverside Toyota. Make sure that wasn't the hybrid. All right. So just replying to another. All right. Here we go. Time to call these guys here. Let me get back to our screen. Okay. 855 574 9484.
Thank you for calling Butler Toyota of Macon. To schedule a service appointment, press 1. To speak to the service department, press 2. For parts, press 3. For sales, press 4. For the collision. Thank you for calling Butler Toyota. This is Amber.
Hey, Amber, could you put me through to your sales department, please?
Yes, sir. I'd be happy to help you. Were you looking for a particular vehicle?
Yeah, absolutely. I have a I'm out. I live in Wilmington, North Carolina, and I was looking for a specific vehicle that you guys may have on your lot.
Okay. Which one were you looking at, sir?
It's Would you like the stock number on it?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
That
it
would
is
be great.
great. It is 5065707A.
Okay. And what type of vehicle is this?
2024 Tacoma Limited.
Just a moment. Yes, sir. I'm showing we do have it. I would need to go check the key box for you just to make sure that it hasn't sold. Um, which
Okay.
I'd be happy to do that. Did you have any other questions while I check for the key?
Well, here's the thing. I live in Wilmington, North Carolina, so I just would need some like if you could just get me the out the door price if you have it available, that'd be helpful.
Yes, sir. Were you looking to pay cash or were you looking to finance with us?
I could do either one.
Okay. And what's the zip code in North Carolina, if you don't mind?
It's 28411.
And what county is that considered?
New Hanover County, Wilmington, North Carolina.
And what was your name, sir? I'm sorry.
My name is Brad, and my last name is Mustaine. Mustain.
Got it. All right. And this phone number that you called in from, this 269-267-5852 is a good phone number for you?
That's the good one.
All right. Perfect. Well, Brad, if you'll give me just a few minutes to get to the key box just to make sure
Sure.
that it is available, I can go ahead and provide you out the door pricing and send that over.
Beautiful.
In order to send it over, I would need you to opt into text. So if you'll give me just a few minutes, I'll get you put in, and then as soon as you opt into my text message, then I can send over the pricing. Would that work?
That works out great.
All right, perfect. Well, my name is Amber. Give me just a few minutes to verify it's available, and I'll have the keys in my hand, and then I'll get your pricing sent over, okay?
Thank you so much, Amber.
All right, thank you.
Bye bye.
All right, bye-bye.
All right. So we'll start seeing these numbers start to trickle in here a little bit. Okay, so you can see here that they have changed the price on this one a couple of times already. So but we'll see how serious they are about selling it. They've had it for about 30 days, so they've already reduced the price about $1,000. Like on pre-owned cars, there usually just isn't a whole heck of a lot of room when you first get the cars in. They might mark a car up a lot, like the first week they have the car, then they have to make sure that they're putting the prices a little more competitive, with the rest of the market in order to sell them. So that's what you're seeing. That's why you can see them kind of come down a little bit. So on December 31st, they set the price at 43.5, and they've already reduced the price down to 42.9, which you know uh, is about a $500 discount from where they were. That's something. We'll see what the out the door price looks like, because again, they're going to have their um, they're going to have their fees and everything that are attached. So always so helpful. That's why sometimes I get a little bit um, skeptical sometimes about the online prices of these, because that's why we always call. We never go to the dealership to negotiate car deals. Like I always say, if you want to test drive a car, this is what you do. You call ahead of time and you tell them what you want to drive, and for them to have it ready for you, you say, I'm driving these cars. So you say, okay, I'm driving a Tacoma, I'm driving a Frontier, I'm driving a Colorado. You say that, that's your and a Ranger. You say that, and you're going to, they're going to, that way they're not going to waste their time trying to bring you in and sit you down and do all that baloney. It's just really the best way. If you want to test drive the car, you totally can do it, and that's your way out of it. Is just say, I got to drive the Frontier, I got to drive the Colorado before I make a decision. I mean, that's a good way to be able to give yourself an out. Um, so that's what you do, is you just kind of call ahead of time. Just say you have the car available, so I can drive the car. They'll let you drive it. You might have to drive it with the salesman, but nevertheless, I mean, you do have a way. You can just say, "Hey, look, I got to go drive these other ones before we make a decision." That's how you test drive a car without having to sit down with the salespeople. Then what you do is you call if that's the one you want, and you want to give your local salesperson a chance. You just tell them what you want. You call them and you say, "Hey, I want to email you an offer on that vehicle. Let me know if you can do it." Sometimes they'll do it, sometimes they won't. But you know, at least you can give them a chance. If you like the way that you were treated at the dealership, you can give them a chance to earn your business. But don't go down and sit down in front of them, because then they got you. When you're sitting behind your phone, they don't have you. And sometimes people will kind of blow you off and not care, and won't do business with you if you call in. But there are other salespeople that know that they get paid by volume bonuses. So sales managers want to sell the cars because they don't want them sitting on the lot too long, and they don't want to be paying for floor plan interest on them. Number one. Number two, salespeople want to sell the cars also because usually there's an accelerator bonus. So a car salesman will have to sell like 10 cars, and they'll get 25% of their gross on the deal. And then if they get to say 12 cars, then it retroactively goes to 30% on all your deals. And then when you get to 15, you go to like 35%. So like that's usually what people are trying to do. They're trying to sell 15 cars so they get paid 35% of their front end gross. It's a lot more. So letting deals that are real slim and don't pay a lot of like car salesmen know they got to close those deals in order to get the most out of their big deals. Does that make sense? So that's why we can find dealers and car salesmen that are willing to work with us, because they know they've got to hit those volume bonuses. So here's one in Johnston, Rhode Island. Another nice one here. This is another underground color right here. This one looks like it also has that light interior with the dark color. That's kind of a nice contrast. Man, these things are loaded. Look at all this. My gosh, that's a lot of for a truck. This is a lot of stuff. Okay, so this one has less than 10,000, about 43. They're asking a couple of grand more. Let's see where they were at on this one Okay, so they're at 43.5 now. They're down to 43. I might, there might be another 500 or $1,000 in room to work with on these. We'll see. Um, I just found this one. This was in Rhode Island. It's got 10,000 miles on it. Sometimes you have to remind them of that they have, oh, we can't do that or we can't ship it or anything like that. And it's like, I'm offering you a way out, especially when it's over 60 days old. I'm offering you a way out. And then they try to lowball you on your trade and you say, hey, listen, you can reset the clock on this Volvo right here. And if you give us what we want for this car. Okay, so this one looks like a good little option here. I'll just kind of pull this, go ahead and okay, bear with me. My screen will pop up here in just a second. Got to, excuse me, 1 second. I use the restroom before I make this call. I'm going to grab some coffee. Hang on 1 second. All right. Sorry about that. We're back. Okay. So here we are. We have the 24 Limited Tacoma right here. This one. There's one in Rhode Island. This one is 9,600 miles. All right, here we go. There's another one that looks like a trade in. You find, okay, here we are. Sales. Group 401 is the 600 0454.
To provide the very best service, this call may be recorded.
It's definitely being recorded.
This call may be recorded. Give a call like Greco Honda. How can I help?
I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
My name is Molly.
Hey, Molly, what's happening? This is Brad Mustaine. I'm
Hi,
just
Brad.
I'm just calling to see if you have a vehicle available.
I'm happy to check. Is it new or pre-owned?
Pre-owned.
Alrighty. What vehicle is that?
It is, the stock number is, I'm having a heck of a time reading it off your website here, but it is PH 9131. Is that a 3 or a 7? I can't tell. 31A. Might be a 7. So doggone hard to see. Let me see if I copy and paste it up here.
What kind of vehicle is it?
It's a 24 Tacoma Limited.
Alright, that's easier for me. Hold on. Oh, it was a 9. No worries. Let me just double check, make sure we didn't sell it yesterday.
Thank you.
If it's available, did you want to come see it today?
I would. I do live in Wilmington, North Carolina, so.
Oh, well, all right then. It is available. So what kind of questions can I answer for you at least first?
All right. Well, number one is either I can set up logistics or you could set up logistics. Like I said, I mean, it doesn't matter. Just like what it would cost to ship the car all in, out the door price. Like, what's your best out the door price on this vehicle?
No problem. I can get that for you. I just got to collect some information. I will just be transparent with our pre-owned inventory. They are pretty firm with the pricing. So I'll get you an out the door price, like including our fees and stuff.
Sure.
But when you say like best out the door, the vehicle price, it's going to be the $43K. But I'll definitely get it out the door for you.
No, I appreciate that.
In regards to transport, we don't have our own shipping company, but if you are looking to get it shipped, we can certainly help you find one.
No, that won't be
No
necessary. This is I can arrange transport if needed.
Yeah.
So
You
not
definitely could.
not
problem
a
at all.
problem. But yeah, if you could, that'd be so helpful if you could just get me that out the door number.
Of course.
And then we'll go from there. I do have a 2020 Volvo XC90. So when you send me that out the door number, I can reply with the information on that one if you would be interested in that one. I can sell that to a dealership around here too. So.
Yeah, whatever you want to do. We could certainly take it in for trade, no problem. What
Okay.
I will do is I'm going to create a file for you.
Great.
What my manager would want, if we
are going to consider using that as a trade is I'm going to send you our link to the Kelly Blue Book value. It'll just ask you to enter your VIN and answer some specific questions. And then once we get it in on our end, honestly, I hate to say this, but don't even pay attention to the number it provides you. The only reason I'm going to do that is to get it in on my end, and my manager at that point will put a realistic trade value on it for you.
Great. I mean,
you're in Wilmington, North Carolina, right?
we're in Wilmington, and like I say, I like. I'm looking for a Tacoma Limited specifically for with the tech features on this one. So you guys have the one I want. I just I just need to know whether it makes sense with the fees and everything like that, and so that's all.
Certainly, no problem. And did you plan on financing it or just paying it off?
I mean, I could do either one. It just depends what makes the most sense.
No problem. Open to options. What is the zip code that you would be registering it in?
28411.
28411. Alrighty. And if you were going to finance, how much would you put down, if anything, other than the trade?
I don't know, anywhere between 15 and 25 grand.
That's fine. I hate to ask 21 questions.
No, it's totally fine. I mean, like I say, I'm more concerned about that out the door price.
Right up front versus having to go back and forth. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I mean, I appreciate everything. With the way that cars have really gone up in price, it's really just one of those things. Like back when I first started buying cars, I mean, you'd put like a couple $1,000s down. Your payment would be like $180 over 48 months.
Oh my gosh, I know.
That's how old I am.
Honestly, I mean, ever since COVID, I really blame COVID because that's like when everything just started getting inflated. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. I mean, the cars went way through the roof, and God bless you if you bought your car before that happened. But if you waited, boy, you were going to pay.
100%. We were marking vehicles up $5K over sticker at that point.
All day.
Like
yep.
And I mean,
all
forget
day.
it. So when we had like Type R's, I think we were doing $20K over sticker on a Type R.
Yeah, I know.
I tell people all the time, if you don't need to buy a car right now, hold off. But you got to factor in the people who lease.
Well,
you know what I mean? A lot of people have to do their lease return or buyout at that point.
Well, and that's the craziest thing about it is that if they're leasing the car, the residual is going to be the same on the car regardless, right? The bank isn't going to say it's going to be worth a way more at the end of the lease. Lease payments are out of control. You see these dum-dums on, YouTube, they show like the car payments and everything. Like, man, you are tipped like $22,000 on this thing. You know what I mean? Like, it's insane. They're all day. You can watch YouTube videos of people, like that have 22 grand in negative equity, and they have a 500 credit score trying to get out.
Yeah, no, you're not even kidding. We had somebody the other day, and I saw the notation 30K underwater. How does that happen?
That's how it happens right there. That's how it happens. You're rolling negative equity into a car that that you bought in 2021, and you paid an extra 10 grand on top of sticker for it because you couldn't wait. And now, like, I don't know. It was crazy though. Like, if you would have told me that I would have ever paid more than sticker price for a car before 2020, I would have said you were high as a kite. There is no way.
No, you don't even want to be paying sticker.
No, I would always get mine for under sticker, and then they're all talking about over sticker, and I'm like, no, I'll just wait and buy one.
Seriously, I mean, if you can buy, I wish I had like the ability to just have a cash card, not have a payment. You know what I mean? It's just easier. But I tell people too, if you have the credit ability to lease and you don't overdo your miles, do that, because think about it. When you finance a vehicle, by the time you're done paying off the loan for a $50,000 truck, it's worth what, 20? It's not. So it's oh God.
This is what I tell people. This is what I would tell people. I was in the car business for 15 years, and I tell people, why would you want to own something that depreciates?
Right, exactly.
Right, right. You know,
Exactly.
and and for something like a Toyota, like a Tacoma truck or a Tundra, like, or any Toyota for that matter, most of them you can lease them and run them over the miles. You can run do they offer a 10,000 mile lease?
They do
Or
10, 12, 15. You can like really tailor any type of lease
Yeah,
to what you need.
absolutely. Yeah. So like you say, you did a 10K lease. I mean, like when you look at what the residual is, if you ran that car for 50,000 miles, you're not. If you just bought the car out and traded it in, you're not going to have to pay that mileage overage really on that because even the
No,
residual
people don't realize.
is in a great. You're in a great spot. Toyotas don't depreciate, so that's
No,
the thing.
Toyotas and Hondas, they'll
Yeah,
last way over. As long as you take care of them, you could do like 300,000 miles.
oh, at
As long as
least.
they're taken care of.
I used to have
As
people
long as
that
they're
come into
taken
the
care of.
Toyota dealership I worked at, and I'm not kidding you. When people would come in and want to buy a Prius, and it was never because they had a Prius previously. They'd come in and they would, want to look at them and say, man, I had like 280,000 on my Prius, and I'm mad because I had a total loss on it. I could have driven another 70 or 100,000 miles. And then they buy one with like 100 or 120,000 miles on it, and they can still drive it for 200,000 miles. It's insane.
Yeah,
It's
yeah, absolutely.
insane. So
The only thing that's scary about buying a vehicle with that many miles is like
yeah,
at the same time you're taking on somebody's headache. You know what I mean? Like why they get rid of it? But
yeah. No, I mean, you could be buying someone else's problems. That's why when I
yeah,
buy them. When I buy them pre-owned because when you take a look at the sticker prices on these, they're about mid 50s on
sometimes
them.
it just makes more sense. Right.
Yeah, yeah. So I mean, when you're talking like 20% lower than than the sticker price on them, and then when dealerships are still trying to charge freaking $300 for nitrogen in the tires, and you know what I'm saying, like for 5 grand in add-ons, you're like, what are we doing here? COVID's over, guys. But
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. We don't have any of that at
no,
all. Like
and I appreciate that. For Hondas, I know who to call
yeah,
because they play
I'm
games. At
glad that
this
you
dealership
will
down here,
consider us for a hundred.
they're charging at the
Which is
dealership here. They're charging like 10 to 15% over sticker on all the Hondas in Wilmington, North Carolina. Like yeah,
crazy.
yeah, it's crazy, crazy.
Yeah,
Who
that's
is doing
absolutely
that?
insane.
Well, perfect, perfect. Well, great. Well,
All right, so
yeah,
I just created a file for you, Bradley. This is your cell, right?
yeah,
269-267-5852.
that's me.
All right, I'm going to send you that link. Hold on 1 second. Fill this out when you can.
Okay.
As soon as I get it back, actually, did I take 2020 I'll send this. As soon as I get this back from you, I'll be able to get the out the door because the manager's going to want it in our system. Oh, I should say hi and Smalley first. Sorry.
If you could have them send me the out the door, like on
Do you
the.
want to have him not consider the trade and get
Yeah,
you the out
yeah,
the
yeah,
door?
yeah. Just give me the out the door price, and then I'll send you the trade
Okay.
information if I'm close to where we want to be. But just let them know that I have it.
Absolutely. All right, I'll send this over right now for you, and I will get back ASAP.
Thank you so much.
Hey, my pleasure. I'll talk to you soon.
You bet.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, so you can see there, we're going to find out exactly what these. We'll find somebody that's willing to do business, at the prices we want. You can see that they're not. They were full disclosure. We're at about 43,000 on this truck, which is still about 12 grand lower than their than a sticker price on it for one under 10K miles. So you can save yourself about 7 grand on because realistically I can get a new one for about 49.5, 49. So you're still saving 6 or 8 grand on one of these between $6,000 and $8,000 on one like this. But let's see how much further along we can go. Okay, we call the no cap. We don't want a cap. We want no cap. I wonder what it looks like without that cap on it because we could just take the cap off. We could just take it off. You wouldn't have to leave that on. Although, what worries me is like when you take the cap on and off. Sometimes it doesn't. The paint looks a little bit weird. You know what I mean? Like that's the only thing. It does have the nice white interior. I do like that. I like that white. I like them both. I like both the black and the white on that. Okay, let's see. Let's go ahead and open our horizons here, and if we add some miles to one here, here's one in Newport News, Virginia, with 18,000 on it. This one is going to be priced closer to the another underground one, Boulder Softex. I think that's the light colored again. Yep. So here's one in Newport News for 41. It has about 18,000 on it. This one's at our Lexus dealership, so that one's not far. All right, let's see here. Yeah. Yeah, so one of the dealerships wanted me to send a picture of my driver's license. I'm like, no, yeah, they're not. What do you need that for? Okay, great. So we called the Honda dealership on this one. Let's. This one still has under 20K on it. Let me check the. Let me check the Carfax on here one more time. Okay, they're right at where they. These are really about like 40 something $1,000 trucks as they stand right here. So this one does have a few more miles on it, but still very reasonable. Under 20K. So it saves you about 6 grand to get one with 20K on it. Great. Okay. All right. So here is our numbers. Ooh, we got numbers. We got numbers. Okay, bear with me here. I'm gonna send these numbers over. We're going to oh, this one comes with a lifetime powertrain warranty. That's cool. Okay, let's pull this up here. I'm gonna we're making some progress here. Let me share this here and okay. I'm getting ready to show you our first numbers. Let's see what these look like. So let me go ahead and finish this. Share. Okay, so let's. It's going to take me a hot second. So we got to let it, you know, the internet do its job here. It's got to go up to outer space real quick before it hits my. So that's good. I mean, a lot of Toyota dealerships will do that. They'll have on their vehicles. They'll have lifetime powertrain warranties on them as a okay. So here we go. All right. So this one is from Riverside Toyota. Let's see. Riverside Toyota. Share this tab instead. Okay. Let me make sure we have the uh, right. Okay. So now here we are. Okay, let me go ahead and make this as big as I can, so I can see it. All right, so we have. Okay, so this one's the hybrid. This is the one we don't want. But I just wanted to point out this right here, and this is what I like to see from a dealership. This is pretty good right here as far as transparency goes. Not a lot of razzle dazzle here in the sections here, right? They're not trying to show you a bunch of different fees and everything. So, when you're talking about the taxes and all in, you're talking about a $45,000 balance on a truck that would be roughly like a $43,000 truck sticker. Okay, only a $700 dealer fee on this one. Um, so if we were to kind of compare that to a one that we will buy new, let's say we were able to get it for 50,000. I mean, you're really going to save. Um, I mean, probably like 72 or $7,300 for one like this. This one is the hybrid. Um, so this one is the hybrid, but that's not what we're looking for. But it is. They are. I'll give Riverside Toyota passes their audit on their numbers here. So they got them to us. No razzle dazzle, no phony baloney stuff. But that gives us a great idea uh, what you're looking at. So heck of a buy. I mean, usually the hybrid is a little more expensive, about 500 $1,000 more. But we will wait for more numbers to come in. All right, let's check some more. All right. So here's one in Newport News, Virginia. 37 days old. Okay. Well, here's another one of those gray ones right here. Okay. Priority Lexus. Ooh, do you feel like we're a priority? Let's find out how priority we are.
Thank you for calling Priority Lexus Newport News. For service, please press 1. For sales, press 2. For parts,
Press 2 for sales. Man, I'm feeling like the priority right now. All right, so that's phone call number one here to Priority Lexus. I know, get your priorities in order. So much for priority. You know, that we can't even answer the phone. We're going to try calling them back here in a little bit. But, that's one of the things, whenever you call a dealership and they don't have somebody that answers or an automatic system that answers the phone or anything, like just think of all the business that they're missing. You'd be surprised how many of these dealerships I call and I don't, like I don't get a call back or anything. I mean, like, how do you stay in business? If I ran a dealership like that, just give me a break. Okay, here's the one in Concord. I don't know. This is another one of those TRD off roads, though. If I recall, this isn't the right one with the small screen and stuff. Yeah, that's not the one we want. Maybe it is. Had a little more use. Nah, no. Okay, let's keep trying. All right, all right. Okay, so you can see here. I mean, here's the one in Ohio. These all have 30, 40, 26,000 miles on it. Let me check this. These are all those TRDs. Okay, so One thing I would say, like, so I am finding ones that are priced real low here. So here's the 24 for about 40 grand. Looks like yeah, they've already discounted this one about 3,500 bucks. This one has some more miles on it. It'll save you money, but one thing about the warranty on this one is that let's pull up the Carfax for us here. You do have time on this one, 19 months. Where's this one at? There's 19 months or 4,000. So I mean, for the way you drive it, you probably be okay to just use the basic warranty on this one, even though it has a few more miles on it. It has a powertrain warranty left, over 3 years left on the powertrain. So yeah, I mean, this one wouldn't be bad. Um, low price. It's at a Toyota dealership, so it might be a certified unit, which would give you an extra 10,000 miles and an extra year and 10,000 miles of bumper to bumper warranty, and it give you, like another 2 years and 40,000 miles additional in the powertrain warranty. That's what a certification does for you on that. But clean Carfax on this one. Nice price point on it. Again, you're not buying a car that's out of warranty. It still has warranty on it. One thing I would say is that once you start getting close to 36K, so they're not selling them, they're not certified, then you're going to be with one that the warranty would be up after about 5,000 miles. They're going to try really hard to sell you an additional warranty on this one, for 2,500 or $3,000. I can tell you probably don't need it, right? You probably don't need it. In most cases, and the reason being is that it's, first of all, it's a Toyota. It's an excellent car, but just with the way that you drive it, I wouldn't think you would need to go. But it doesn't take long before before they start adding those additional add-ons, those additional warranties. Pretty soon, it starts looking like a brand new one. So, that's just something to consider. This one does have 30,000 miles on it compared to the the ones that we have been looking at. Um, Again, a lot of these dealerships will play games. They'll say, "Oh yeah, we got a low price on it," and then when you try to get their out the door number, they won't give it to you. So we have been running into that, but not impossible. We could find one that's a good price. And again, I mean, like, I wouldn't even think that you would need to do anything additional on that as far as additional warranty. The one back end product that I do recommend is if you finance a vehicle and you don't put money down, or put very little money down, and finance it over a long period of time, would be like gap insurance on a car, right? That's about the only thing I really say would make or break you one way or another. But most of the time, like those warranties and stuff, like on a Volvo, I definitely recommend it. But Toyota, it's a different thing altogether. But that's what they would do to make up that difference. So, if you're looking to keep this thing, this one here had a $54,000 MSRP, and it's $14,000 cheaper than that. So it still is a better buy. Okay, let's all right. So I'm going to leave this one up here, and I'm just going to wait for them to wait for some of these. Okay, okay, mileage. Yeah, let's keep it lower. Um, That's yeah. I mean, I would too. I would too. I would keep. I'd want to keep that mileage lower. Again, not the end of the world, but that's why I love this. That's why I love this site here. You'll notice here I can just kind of click on it here and it tells me what I can get. Now these are going to be the ones with the lower tech. Let's see what else I can find. Okay, so I'm finding a little more of a sweet spot in some of these too. Here's six of them in the 15 to 24,000 mile range. I don't know. I'm going to pull up some of the different colors that are available. Let me just do one more filter here. We filter out these hybrids here. I don't want to waste anybody's time calling on that, but so far we've had some very transparent type of dealerships here that are ready to work. Okay, so let's take a look here. So we have, ooh, this place is called Car Shop. If you like a red one, there's a red one here for us. Not bad. Not bad. Make sure we have the right screen on this here. Yep, we do. This has got the big screen. This is what as far as options go. They don't have a lot of pictures here. I wonder if Car Shop has it on their website. So much for priority. Priority, my foot. All right, we'll try calling them in a little bit though. Here we go. We got. Ooh. Can I just get out of this? I don't want to choose this home store. I don't care. I don't need a home store. I just want to look at the pictures. They're always trying to seize information from you. Some guys like, "Hey, I need a picture of your driver's license." I'm like, what do you need that for? It takes 2 seconds to freaking print up some numbers on a truck. Doesn't take long. So this is the no haggle pricing on this. I still can't see what the interior looks like. Just the dash. Hmm. Okay. Well, anyway, there is a red one available if you want to go red. Um, Here's another. Oh, okay. This one's a blue one. They've had this one for a while. Ooh, you know what this one has? This one's not bad. This is 15,000 miles. You look at here, it's got one of those covers on the back there. I can't tell exactly what kind it is. Maybe we can look at these photographs. Okay. Yep. Everything's right on that. We got everything we want. This limited package is going to come with the roof. Okay. So let's see what kind. Oops. I messed up. All right, so that's your cover right there. It looks like it's going to fold out over it for us. Yeah, okay. So this one here kind of has in my opinion, a really nice way to to secure the stuff in the back of your truck. These plastic trifold ones, they can fold them up and and use the space if you have something taller that you need to put in there. You can fold it, folds trifold. And it's that hard plastic, which they make the vinyl ones. The problem with that is that it's not very secure. Anybody who like breaks into cars for a living knows they all they need is a really sharp object to cut into that and open that up. That's a lot harder to break into right here. So a little more security for one like this here. They've been sitting on this one for over 100 days. It's in Massachusetts. It's low enough on miles. Yeah, as long as we stay under the mileage, you know what I mean. I kind of agree with you there. Let's take a look here. Just I like to I like to just make sure we don't have any corrosion that we can notice from the pictures here. And this is so low miles. I would venture to say that we haven't had that opportunity to do that yet. This is going to have the darker charcoal leather on it. Okay. And then let's see where they started on the price point. Okay, so they started out at about 2 grand. They've come down about 2 grand on this truck. So since they got it, pull up the Carfax. Okay, so let's check out the. All right, so the damage reported. So that's probably just something that happened and they had to do the scratch or something happened and then like filed an insurance claim and they fixed it. But it's not an accident. It's just damage report. So say they somebody rammed a cart into it or something like that. That's what that is. So that's probably why they're still sitting on it. They were asking 2 grand too much for this truck, but they checked. Oh, they did. Looks like they did a pre-delivery inspection. It's at a Toyota dealership. Yeah, I mean this is a good Carfax on this one. It's at a Toyota dealership there. So that might be one that we can get them to certify or something like that. Include the certification in it because they've been on it. This one needs to go. It's 100 days old. So all right, then Braintree Toyota. All right. Okay. Yeah, so let's see.
Well, one good thing is you don't have to worry about the electric because you accidentally pay too much. All right.
Thank you for calling Defension Toyota Braintree. If you know your party's extension, you may dial it any time or press star for a dial by name directory. For sales, press 1.
Your call is being transferred.
Good morning, Toyota Braintree Sales Department.
Hello, this is Brad Mustang. Who am I speaking with?
Bob Hadges.
Bob Hedges. Nice meeting you, buddy. I was just calling to inquire about a vehicle that I see on your website.
Sure. For new or used?
Pre-owned.
Pre-owned, okay. Do you have a stock number for it? Possibly.
Yes, it's T as in Tom, 50877 Apple. A is an
All right,
apple.
let's see what I can find. Let's see. All right, that looks like it's a 24 Tacoma up one. If that sounds right, a limited?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. Let's see now. I'll see if it's available first.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I don't see any deals on the vehicle. If you wanted to come and see it, I'd just like to put you on hold for a moment to make sure the vehicle's on the lot. Sometimes they check out the keys to the computer and it goes away.
No, I understand. You got to check the key box on that. I understand. I live in Wilmington, North Carolina, so like I just was looking to see if I get it. It's the kind of the color and what I'm looking for. It's what color and interior color that I'm looking for. So if I can get the numbers right on it, I mean, I need a truck. So hello.
You said you have to check.
Okay, well, maybe they put me on hold. Cool. Well, at least we don't have to listen to bad hold music. Mm-mm. All right. You want to go outside? Okay. Yeah, the other one went down and play. Okay. You want to go okay? All right. Go. Oh. It turned off. No, it's okay. Are you there? I'm sorry. I was my Bluetooth on my truck connected.
Did you come by for a test drive and see the vehicle?
Oh, I was just. I appreciate that. I was. I'm sorry. Before my truck transferred my thing over to that. Sorry about that. I was like, where do you go? I actually live in Wilmington, North Carolina. So I've driven this truck. I love it. I know I want it. This is the color and interior color I'm looking for. So I don't know if you could just get me an out the door number. I mean, that'd be helpful.
Um, the only issue is that you'd have to be here in person to buy the truck. Though we can't do it like over the phone or wiring money or anything like that.
You guys don't offer. You guys have they can't wire or do any or say. Or you guys
No.
wouldn't be able to do anything like that. So you got to
No,
come in. Got to come in
Yeah.
there. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm sorry.
No. That's no problem. No, I appreciate you being upfront about that. But
Yeah, just so you don't waste your time. Yeah.
no. I don't want to waste your time. So
Okay,
so
well, thank you.
I appreciate it.
Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye. So you see that at least so just so everybody knows, um, Braintree Toyota won't do numbers over the phone. They won't do business over the phone, and they don't do business off the dealership. You got to go into Braintree Toyota's Apparently, they have huge brands there and are missing out on a lot of business. It just blows me away how much business they would miss out on because they won't do. Some dealerships won't do business unless you come into the store. The future is now, which means you got to be willing to do business over the phone and over the internet. Okay, let's see. All right, so Braintree Toyota. If you go in there, so Braintree Toyota is too special to give numbers over the phone. All right, all right. Let's see here. Here's one in Texas. Traded takeover, it says here. Traded takeover. I mean, gosh, you know what that means. You know they're going to give us the best price ever. Okay, this one has the roof. This was in Texas. Let's see. Let's see what it would cost to bring this here. Yeah, so it's about $1,200 to transport this one. About $1,200. Still good. 17K. She's got under 20K. Let's see when they first start. When the I'm gonna pull up the Carfax. Show me the Carfax. Alrighty. Let's see. Okay, so over a year on the warranty and on the basic, and powertrain has over 3 years on it. All right. All right. McKinney, Texas. Uh-oh. Sports Center has an update apparently. All right, Carfax, one owner. Let's pull. I think we did pull the Carfax on this one already. Let's call him. Let's call Texas and see what they'll do.
Thank you for calling Pat Loeb's Toyota of McKinney. This call may be recorded for quality assurance. For sales, press 1. For service, press 2. For parts, press.
Ooh.
Thank you for calling Pat Loeb Toyota McKinney. This is Nick. I can help.
Hey, Nick, what's happening? Brad Mustang calling. How's your morning going?
It's going well. How are you doing?
Good, man. Good, good. I'm just poking around your website here, and I'm just seeing if you had a vehicle available.
Absolutely. I'd be happy to help with that. You said your name was Brad?
Brad, like as in not Brad Pitt.
Okay. All right. What vehicle are you looking at? Is it new or used?
It's going to be a pre-owned, and I'm trying to find my trusty stock number here. Bear with me.
No worries.
Here it is. It is 023721A.
Hold on. 023. For some reason it's not. Hold on. You said 023. What was the last?
Zero. Yeah, zero. I got it. 02. I had it. Bear with me. Okay, here it is. 023721A.
There it is. 24 limited Tacoma 4x4, 17,000 miles.
That's the one.
Perfect. Give me just 30 seconds.
Great.
My system shows that this vehicle is available. Would you like to come down and take a look at it sometime today?
You know what? I would love to do that, but the problem that I have with that is that I live in Wilmington, North Carolina. I've driven these vehicles, and I love them. So I know this is kind of what I'm looking for, but you guys kind of have one in the color and mileage that I'm kind of looking to be at. So obviously, I look at logistics from your place. It's like $1,200.
Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, we just shipped a truck, me and my manager, to New Jersey. It's 1,500. You're obviously a lot closer.
Yeah, yeah. So I mean, absolutely. I mean, it would be the first time I bought a car and had it sent. So, um, but yeah, I mean, like I say, I definitely am interested. I just want to know what your out the door price is on this one.
Yes, I would need. So, would you be paying cash or financing?
Either way, could do either one.
Okay. With the financing, I have to collect taxes up front, so it obviously changes the number. If you pay cash, then you pay taxes when you go to get your registration in the DMV.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I show me the cash number.
Okay. Let me go ahead and put some stuff together. And Brad, what was your last name?
It's a Mustang. It's MUS. M is in Michael. U is in United. S is in Sam. T is in Tom. A is in Apple. I is in Independent. And N is in Nancy.
Perfect. Okay. And you said you were in North Carolina.
Right here on the ocean. I'm looking at the ocean right now.
Oh man, I'm envious. I live in the middle of just the middle of nowhere.
You live out there in the big old Texas.
Yeah.
Don't mess with Texas,
What's
right?
phone number for you? I mean, you guys are right there with us, North Carolina.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. But I mean, I'll tell you what, the Texas football, I think the Arch Manning is good. It's going to be Arch's year next year. I don't know. I think Belichick has been kind of a
Oh,
mistake over here, to be honest.
I mean, man, he's looking pretty good.
You need my phone
What's
number?
phone number for you?
Beautiful. It's 269 267 5852.
All right, so I'm gonna put a couple things together for you. I'm gonna put together a video. I'm gonna put together some numbers for you. I'll send everything over all at once, and then if we can make something happen,
Great.
basically what we would do is we would just put down a $500 deposit, and then we would basically mail you all the information, set up some time for a finance guy to work out.
Yeah.
A time to call you, and we would get all that done. We do a lot of out-of-state deals. This is definitely not one of our first. We sell about 800 cars a month, so we do a lot of out-of-state stuff. So.
Man, hey, that sounds like we got the right guy right here.
Yeah, I mean we do pretty well. I can't complain, but I'm just very familiar with it. It doesn't take very long. I mean, if you
Are you are you guys a suburb of a city out there, or is it? Are you guys just kind of out in the middle?
we're a suburb. We're a suburb. We're like a northern suburb of Dallas. We're about 35 minutes from Dallas.
Oh, I got you. I got you. Cool, cool. So yeah, so you guys, yeah, that's a big market right there. So I mean, 800, that's a good number, man.
Yeah, we're pretty lucky. We're one of the biggest volume dealerships in Metroplex. That's why we have so many used cars. We got over 300 used cars on our lot.
Oh my gosh, that you know what? Like I sold cars for 15 years, and when I sell used cars, I'd always want to be at the lots that had 250 or better because a lot of these guys they're only carrying like 75 or 80 cars, and you can't move anybody to a different car ever. You know what I mean? So that's a good place. Good. Well, I'm glad you guys are at a good spot.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm blessed. I've been working on cars my whole life, and then I decided to start selling a year ago. So.
Oh, good for
like
you.
it.
Yeah, yeah. It sure beats a real job, right? Like, I,
I'll get all this over to you in just a little bit. Is it Brad? Just BRAD?
yeah, that's it.
Perfect. Just not like Brad Pitt. Gotcha.
Exactly.
All right, I'll get everything over to you.
I appreciate it.
A little bit. It won't take long.
Thanks, man.
We'll make something.
I appreciate you.
Thank you. We'll talk soon.
You bet. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, so we got a 20,000 mile one here. So I've got some feelers out. We're going to see some of these places we're going to have to follow back up with. But they started out you can see here, they started out in at 45,000 for this one, and they're down to 42,000. So we started at a pretty good spot here. We're pretty heavily discounted on this one as it stands. So another nice option, nice low mileage option. Okay. Oh, wait, we did lose the video here. Let's go ahead and see if I can't bring the video back. Sometimes it takes a hot second for the video to work again. Let's try this. Okay, come back. Okay, so we got the video back on my end here, and it will be. I'll be right back. I got to use the restroom again. All right. All right, we're back. Okay, let's all right. Great. We are back. We are back. Okay, so we got this one in Texas here. They're ready to do business. We're at 42,000 on that one. He sounded like he was serious about selling this car. Braintree, which I don't know how they came up with that name, but hey, kudos. Um, what about here? Let's see if we go back to these. Okay, so we got the Rhode Island one we called on. We called on this one in Georgia. Okay. Man, they've had this one for 209 days. They must be really attached to that. See, these right here. Oh gosh, I went blank again, did I? Doggone it. Hang on, I'm trying to come. Should pop up here. Bear with me here. That one at McKinney, I mean, they're ready to do business. It's a Dallas dealership. Okay, so here's one that I'm looking at right here. This one is in North Carolina, allegedly. Um, I don't know though because yeah, this one here I don't see that it is available. I don't know. I try to pull up the dealer website here and it's like not here. Here it is. Okay, we got it. And this one, okay, so this is a nice low mileage option here. Um, so I was able to find pictures, and this is modern. I've had good luck with uh, modern, some of the modern dealerships that I've done business with on GMC, Chevrolet, and so on. Uh, I haven't worked with a Toyota dealership yet for them, but so far I've had good luck with them. They've been pretty transparent on most of their things. But we'll try their Toyota dealership and see. This is a okay. So this is a little bit different color on this one. This is that bronze oxide right here. Nice looking. It's got a that dark. It looks like it's going to have a dark interior and it's going to have that bronze color to it. And that pewter. I just love this screen on here. It's so big. Yeah, you got your sunroof here. What do you think of this bronze color? Let me get back to a screen with. Here, I want to get us back to the. You can see what I'm looking at here. This particular bronze color. I mean, it's this one is kind of a hard color to find, too. All right, let's try them. Let's see what modern has got for us here. Let's see what modern has got. What do they have? How can they help us? I always get nervous when they don't have the phone number on the website. Like, why connect with us? Here we go. Contact us. The phone number should be on the site. If it's one thing I would say to these guys is I would say make sure that your phone number is at the top of the page. Tells you the hours. Okay, here we go. Okay, let's try this. Oops.
This call may be recorded.
This was in North Carolina. It's a little more money, but low miles.
Hello, and thank you for calling Modern Toyota Boone. This is Terry in Internet Sales. How may I help you?
Hey, Carrie, can you get me to Toyota used car sales?
I would be happy to start that conversation. Did you see something online or driving by?
Yeah, I saw it on your website.
Excellent. Do you have a stock number? I'll confirm its availability.
Nancy 5323 Apple.
One moment while I check on that, sir. Are you in the Boone area?
I'm in Wilmington.
Okay, a little bit away. What kind of weather y'all having up there or down there?
It's not, you know what? It's not bad. I mean, I'm from Michigan, so for me, this isn't so bad. We're going to get a little bit of snow tomorrow, and everybody's freaking out. But but it's not. Yeah, people take that for granted. How about in your neck of the woods?
Well, we're all getting ready to hunker down. They're predicting some snow. It was the ice. The last storm really gave us a fairly good coating of it. And snow on top of that, is
Yeah.
we don't like.
Oh
I don't like
no.
driving in it. Yeah.
Well, it's that's the thing is that people don't realize it's that ice that you got to be worried about. I don't care
Yeah.
how much 4-wheel drive or any of that kind of stuff. It's you can't stop any faster. That's what I tell
That's
people.
right.
You
Yeah, and be safe. And I think the biggest difficulty is other people not realizing that.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
gosh, exactly. I mean, and I lived in Grand Rapids, Michigan for 20 years, and it's in the snow belt right off Lake Michigan. So we would just the snow removal is 24/7. You know what I mean? It's always going, always salt on the roads.
Uh-huh.
So I have a lot of experience driving on the roads and when it's bad outside, but they don't have that in North Carolina. They don't have plows working 24/7. So like
Oh, no, they do, especially the more traveled roads. 421 and 321 are pretty well kept up the
that's
mountain
good.
with salt, and it's the incline.
Oh my God,
So,
you're absolutely right about
yeah,
that. That's the problem right
yeah,
there.
yeah.
Great.
Right. Well, I have checked, and the 2024 Tacoma Limited is here and available. And how would you like to proceed?
I just want to know what your out the door price would be on that one.
Okay. And how would you like that communicated to you?
You can just text it over to me.
Okay. I'll need your phone number. Well, I do have 269-267-5852.
That's me.
Okay. I'm writing this down. It's on my caller ID, so thank you for your patience.
Take your time.
And with whom do I have the pleasure of speaking?
My name is Brad, as in not Brad Pitt.
Okay, well, he's probably somewhere else right now.
Yep. And then my last name is Mustaine. Mustaine. It's not Mustang like the car. It's like Mustaine, like Mustaine.
Okay, gotcha. And in what zip code would this vehicle be registered for the price?
Sure, 28411.
28411. And would there be a trade involved with the deal?
Yeah, let me see what your out the door number looks like. I have a vehicle that I could, I'm just going to I'll give you guys a crack at it. You know what I mean? I'll just tell you what it is. It's a 2020 Volvo XC90.
XC90?
Yeah, it has about 40K. If you want to just put that in your notes, but yeah, if the number looks decent on this one, if the number where we want to be on this one, I'll send you over the trade information, and you can let me know where you are on it, and we can see if we can come to agreement on it at that point. Does that sound fair?
That sounds fair, sir. One quick additional question. Would this be, in addition to your trade, a financed or cash deal?
I'm open. I'm open.
Okay. I'm just putting this in notes. And and text is your preferred method of contact?
Yeah, that'd be the easiest.
Okay. Very good, sir. Give me a moment to process the request, and we'll text you a response.
Great. I'll be out of my office here for the next 2 or 2.5 hours, but just leave me a message, send me a text, and I'll get back with you here this afternoon. Okay?
Very good, Mr. Mustang. You have a great rest of your day.
Thank you. You too.
You're welcome. Okay. Thanks. Bye-bye.
All right. So great news. We've got we got people working. We got people working for us. So hopefully they're going to start sending us some more numbers. So far, we can say that the dealership in Georgia has done the best as far as getting those numbers back at a decent pace. Dealerships that play games don't earn our business. So hopefully they will learn from this, be learning from these streams. Normally if people ask me if I am streaming, I will tell them that I'm streaming, and, just so that way they know I'm not going to lie to them about it. But then hopefully they can learn from this, and, sales managers that are ready to do business get more deals than ones that play games. So let's see what we can come up with here. We got, hopefully Modern can give us the price we're looking for. A little higher than some of the other ones we're looking at, but you'll notice that some of the other ones we're looking at are really not trying to give us numbers, which tells me that a lot of them are going to tack on additional fees when you get to the dealership. So, that's still pretty solid though. Let's see how low we can get them on one of these here. If I can get them to come down another $1,000 or $1,500, we'll certainly try. Um, so, but anyway, I'm going to jump off the stream and head to the gym. So then when I get back, I'll jump back on. So, um, so super Great. Thank you so much for joining us at the Timu studio here, and we'll be back here later this afternoon.